Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if after that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars...
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story? Really?
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was...
No, it's not so much that I don't believe. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro. The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals.
Good! Then you should know that...
That look in your eyes. How can this be? To think. Our Archon...
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good, but easier said than done. Especially since we don't have any leads.
Excuse me, are you here?
Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa.
The person you're referring to is not a local.
Grandpa is just I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you.
So you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was.
Whoa. Ethan wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest.
All right. But for...
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Sino is super vigilant.
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you.
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the... Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak... One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where the next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be... Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" or,
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like...
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. It's also my reason for fighting.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Simon?
No, nothing. As long as Esau keeps his...
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my...
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys!
We've cleared everything up. Let's...
Really? Yeah!
All right.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing...
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road.
Okay.
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
The scholars that have gone missing...
Those eyes.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think, but honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my... It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others.
Gotcha!
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all. What's the hurry?
Sir, have you seen my grandpa
Oh, well, if it is... The last time I saw him, he was pacing out by the road. And speaking of...
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's no good. I've known you since...
Wow, what an...
Okay.
Huh? Don't say anything for... Let's head over there.
Take it easy.
Listen, see if you can make out...
Have you heard? The mighty Scarlet King, the sovereign of our faith, will...
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only still. You say he's coming back, but...
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of the Scarlet King's civilization in ancient times. We don't... Isn't it a sign of the Scarlet King's...
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make...
Exactly. Those city folks...
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah! Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us.
Let's not get on his bad side.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King's...
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that...
Hey!
It's true. It's all true, sir. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me. Delavar also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall.
Is that...
Seems like he's...
Got it! Please, don't be...
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Where is this radical...
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around...
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too close with...
No, of course not.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. So you'd best just stay home and don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you said.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there.
Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. This is where Grandpa
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? Please don't. But are you okay? Are you
There's a scent that you can sense, but I...
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day.
So, you know Tainari?
Huh? You know him too?
Yes. Now that I concentrate...
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest. From a...
What are you looking for, Simon?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the traces have been completely from the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. The scent is quite faint.
But who would come looking for...
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent? Hey! What's wrong with liking good...
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, even deep within the clutches of madness.
No.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the...
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa...
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry,
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we...
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Right. The darker fabric definitely...
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating.
Did you find out anything? I see. So someone...
The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert, but it seems someone from beyond the wall must...
Makes sense.
So what should we...
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like...
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader...
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed, bearded... These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection... Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert.
Tia! You're amazing! You really know this place...
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more...
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue.
All right, sounds like a plan.
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms. You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms. You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms. You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms.
Take it easy.